Why did the mentally poor invent evolution, and how were they able to get away with it? Facts are facts. Facts are things that exist in the real world. The facts are true. They are provable and they are measurable. They are objective. The truth exists outside of a person. They do not want anybody to know or understand anything about God. That's their purpose. That's the reason that they get out of bed in the morning. Well, since they are liars, they came up with a lie, and they just make little twists on words. They came up with a place. They said, we want to tell these lies, but nobody's going to believe these lies unless we come up with a creative place that people can say, oh, well, yeah, well, it happened there, so yeah, well, it must be so. The word that they invented was prehistory, or prehistoric. This is the land of lies. This is the land of make-believe. This is the land of fantasy. This is the place that the mentally poor live. You know what you're saying? Yeah, it's prehistory. Well, the word prehistory or prehistoric means it doesn't exist. Yeah. The mentally poor says, yeah, I know. That's the greatest thing about this place, because it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And they get together in their little groups, This place is awesome. We can tell people anything and they'll believe it. And all we have to do is say, well, it's prehistory. It's prehistoric. Ooh, are you scared yet? And they wave their wand. It's prehistoric. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, okay. It's prehistoric. Okay, sure. All right. Well, that's interesting. Prehistoric. We can do anything we want in this land. Okay, sure. Let's take a look at just a couple of facts. Girls and women. You can't live with them and you can't live without them. What is this mystery of girls and women? Live long enough and you understand. Ask God and read the Bible and you'll have understanding. Okay, it makes sense. I've embraced the lie. And it's a bummer for people like me, I'm a man, I like girls. Girls are pretty. Girls are soft. Girls are curvy. I like girls. I like girls. But not under their rules. The story goes like this. There's this emperor, and he he had 175 concubines, and of course, every man's dream, right? And one of the aspects that as a man we like about girls is they giggle and they laugh and they do girl things, Yeah, it's pretty neat, They all did exactly what they were supposed to do. Went to the right, went to the left, went backwards, and went forward. Women, girls, they think they can be men. Every one of them. In these last two generations, they think massages. If you've ever gotten a really good massage, man, Those things are like, it's so relaxing. It's so nice. And she's talking about her husband and said, oh man, you know, lucky guy, you probably give him massages, you know. And she's like, he's my husband. I'd never give him a massage. No way. And again, it's the same thing, you know, a girl will give she'll be pleasing to a perfect stranger. There are people who live in every land all over the earth. These people are sick and tired of hearing lies. It is for them that these videos were made. My brother came over yesterday. My brother Mike, my mom sent him down. Like I told you, they were washing their hands at me big time. It happened to the point that, you know, he says, you know, just remember this is your own fault. He said, consider your position, Ken. There's only one way out for you. He said, pretty soon, in about a year, you're going to lose your property. And then you're going to be, the only thing you're going to own is your car. And a few pieces of clothing on your back. And you're only going to have your car for a little while. Because one day you're going to park it in the wrong spot and the cops are going to find it and they're going to take it away from you. And then you're going to be living under a bridge, Ken. And it's actually true. Unless God steps in, that is exactly what's going to happen. So now, 40 days without food. I mean, no food. None. I couldn't even hardly drink water anymore. The water was like acid, you know, when I would start to drink it. But I would force myself because I knew I gotta have some water in me. Something. No blood even getting left in my body. And so when I was in a horizontal position in my bed, all the blood would be, you know, equally distributed, but that way. And then when I would stand up, there would be no blood in my feet. Oh, one day I stood up, there was no blood in my feet. Oh. It was like, it was only bone and skin touching the ground, holding my body weight. That hurt. That. Not even, my brother and my mom aren't even hiding anymore. I mean, they're just coming right out and saying it, you know. They don't care if I live under a bridge. They're going to get this property, and that's all there is to it.